everyone, and welcome back to another KTaNE Module tutorial. This one's on not the psychic light. Now, this module is very similar to the psychic light, which I covered in my previous tutorial, but instead of flashing a color of red, green, blue, or white, it's going to be yellow, magenta, cyan, or black this time. In this case, it's yellow. We'll just write that down. Unlike the psychic light, this one isn't a memory module, nor does it have 5 stages, but it does have the same modifying a string kind of process. So if you didn't watch the tutorial for the psychic light, you start with a string, in this case CMYK, and you have to modify it based on this table. So to start the mod, we need to modify the initial string starting with the sum of port plates and battery holders. In this case, 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 battery holders, starting at 4. And we do a number of rolls equal to the number of digits in the serial number. In this case, there's 2 digits in the serial number. So we do 2 rolls, 1, 2. Swap 1 and 2. Let's just label these 1, 2, 3, 4 for clarity. Swapping 1 and 2 gives us magenta and cyan. Swap 1, 2, and 3, 4. So you group 1 and 2 together, and you group 3 and 4 together, and you swap them. So YK comes first, and then MC comes second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. So now we have our color string. Now, instead of doing a modification once every stage, we're just going to follow a set of instructions. And if it tells us to do a modification, we do a modification. If it tells us to press the light, we'll press it. And once we press it the correct number of times, it will solve the module. So in this case, we'll start with the instructions. If there's a lit bob indicator, input the display color. There is no lit bob indicator. The colors are in the exact starting order, which is CMYK, which they are not. They are YKMC. Otherwise, perform the operation corresponding with the number corresponding with the display color. The display color was yellow, so we need to perform the swap operation corresponding to the number 1, because 1 corresponds to yellow, which is the color that flashed. So we do 1, which is swap 1 and 3. And then after that, we just move to the next table. If the first color matches the display color, it does not. Magenta does not match yellow. If cyan is directly after magenta, it's not directly after. It is after, it's not directly after. Otherwise, perform the 7th operation until cyan is at the beginning, which is move 1 to the end. So we move magenta to the end, cyan's not at the beginning. Move black to the end, cyan's not at the beginning. Move yellow to the end, it is at the beginning. And then we go to the next table. If the second color is black, second color is not black, or there's an FRQ, there's not an FRQ. Otherwise, input the color after the display color in CMYK order. So we need the color after yellow, which is the display, in CMYK order. The next color would be black, so we input the number corresponding to black. 1, 2, 3. And the module is solved. There are no multiple stages, it is just this one, go down the list of instructions and press it a number of times. It's even easier than the psychic light. Let's do another one just for clarity. Starting with, of course, CMYK. Okay, this time, battery holders and port plates. We have 1, 2, 2. We have 2 of them, so we're starting on rule number 2. We're doing a number of rolls equal to 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Move 4 to the beginning. Okay, here, just going to label them again. Swap 3 and 4, yellow and magenta. Swap 1 and 2, cyan and black. The display color is cyan this time. Again, this can be distincted from the regular psychic light, because the regular psychic light flashes either red, green, blue, or white. This is cyan, yellow, magenta, or black. There's a lit bob indicator. There's not a lit bob indicator. If the colors are in their exact starting order, they are not. Perform the operation corresponding with the number corresponding with the display color, which in this case is 1, so we're performing rule 1. Swap 1 and 3, this is cyan, this is yellow now. If the first color matches the display color, it does not. If cyan is directly after magenta, no. From the 7th operation till cyan's at the beginning. So move 1 to the end, yellow, move 1 to the end, black. If the second color is black or there's an FRQ indicator, neither are true. Input the color after the display color in CMYK order. So we're inputting M, which is 2. And the module solved. It's almost always going to be this last rule, it seems. It's just the most common rule to apply for inputting. But as you can see, like, input the display color. You just stop there, input the display color. Do not follow any other rules. But if you do a swap operation rule, you will keep going. Always keep going. But yeah, that's not the psychic light. Not to be confused with the psychic light. Thank you for watching the